Hey, I'm Adam Jusko, and this is Strictly Credit Cards, where we talk about strictly credit cards. Subscribe, why don't you? In this video, we are going to look at the newish credit card from Williams-Sonoma / Pottery Barn / West Elm and the Williams-Sonoma family of stores. So the Williams-Sonoma Pottery Barn credit card used to be with, I think it was with Comenity. Now it is with Capital One. So with the switch to Capital One as the new issuing partner, there also is a whole new rewards program that goes along with this credit card and with Williams-Sonoma and Pottery Barn in general. So let's take a look at what is happening here. So the new program is called the Key Rewards Program, and you can be part of that program even if you don't get the credit card. If you don't have the card, you would get a 2% reward on your Williams-Sonoma and Pottery Barn and West Elm family of stores purchases. You would also get some special offers, discounts, that kind of stuff as a rewards program member. However, if you wanted to sort of maximize what the program offers, you'd want to get the credit card, because then you get 5% back on those Williams-Sonoma family of stores purchases. You get 4% back at restaurants as well, 4% back on grocery store purchases, and 1% back on any other purchases that you make with the card. Now this assumes you qualify for the Visa card, because Visa could be used anywhere, so you could use it at Williams-Sonoma as well as at restaurants and grocery stores, etc. If you didn't qualify for that card, you would end up with the store card that would still give you it 5% at Williams-Sonoma, but you couldn't use it outside of Williams-Sonoma, and we'll get back to that in a second. All right, there are other features to talk about with this card, but let's delve into that rewards program just a little bit more, because it's fine to say 5% here, 4% there, but what are those rewards? How can you actually use them? So the way it works is you're going to earn your rewards, and they are going to be sort of tallied up, and every time you have earned $15 in rewards, you are going to get a $15 reward certificate that can be used toward future Williams-Sonoma Pottery Barn West Elm purchases. So you're not going to get any cash in hand, you're only going to get that reward certificate toward future purchases. And when you get that certificate, it's only going to be good for 90 days before it expires. So you're going to have like that 3-month window where you have to use this reward certificate. So you're kind of forced to go to Williams-Sonoma or Pottery Barn and West Elm in order to actually do the redemption. Now that may be fine with you. It might feel like it's, sort of a luxury. You go and you're have to buy yourself something from Williams-Sonoma. That doesn't sound so terrible, but it's not like getting 4% at restaurants is going to be the same in this case as getting 4% cash back that you can use any way you want to. It's only going to go toward those kinds of purchases. So again, that may be fine with you, and that's how a lot of store credit cards work, but you should know that that's what you're getting into. All right, there are 4 other main features to talk about with the Williams-Sonoma credit card. Number 1, you are going to get double rewards for the first 30 days on your Williams-Sonoma Pottery Barn West Elm purchases. So that means you're going to get 10% in rewards on those purchases. So if you know you're going to make a big purchase, maybe that would be the time to actually get the card to make sure you got that 10%. You will get a $25 birthday reward every year on your birthday or in your birthday month. I'm not exactly sure how that works. It sounds like you get a code, and I don't know if it has the same 90-day expiration as the regular rewards, but $25 per year for you to blow at Williams-Sonoma or Pottery Barn or West Elm. There is a free shipping offer, so anything you buy online from one of those stores, you are going to get it for free in terms of shipping. And then finally, there is a 0% interest rate offer on purchases of $750 or more from Williams-Sonoma or Pottery Barn or West Elm. And in that case, you would not receive rewards on those particular purchases, but again, you'd be able to finance them at a 0% interest rate for essentially a year. So let's talk about the application process real quick. When you apply for the Williams-Sonoma credit card, you are first going to get considered for the Visa version of the card, which means you would be able to use it at Williams-Sonoma and Pottery Barn and West Elm, but also anywhere else that Visa is accepted. If your credit score, credit history is not good enough as far as they are concerned, well then you might get the Williams-Sonoma store card instead that could only be used at Williams-Sonoma and Pottery Barn and the West Elm family of stores there. Like I said earlier, you'd still get the 5% on those purchases with that card, but you wouldn't be able to use it outside of the Williams-Sonoma stores. Capital One, like I said, the new issuer of this card, Capital One has a reputation as being one of the easier credit card issuers when it comes to approving customers for their cards. Store cards traditionally are even easier to get than the regular bank cards. So for most people, you probably have a pretty good chance of being approved here. If you have a lower credit score, store, still probably a good chance of approval, though there is the chance that you would end up with that store card versus the Visa. So that is really it. It's not a bad rewards program, and if you qualify for the Visa, getting that 4% at restaurants and grocery stores sounds like a good thing. But there is that big limitation in terms of what you are getting and what you are redeeming. You're getting your rewards automatically when you hit that 15 bucks. You only got 90 days to use the certificate, and it's only at Williams-Sonoma family stores. So it's not the same as getting cash back. And there are other store cards that do something similar. One that really comes to mind here is the Verizon Visa, which has some of those enhanced reward categories for things like grocery stores and restaurants and gas. But the thing that's different a little bit is that with the Verizon Visa, you use it towards Verizon, and if you have a cell phone plan with Verizon, well, you got to pay that every month. So you can almost think of that as a cash back card, and so those multipliers are a little bit different because you got to pay that bill either way. In this case, you're getting a reward certificate that sort of forces you to go back to Williams-Sonoma or Pottery Barn or West Elm when maybe you would not do that otherwise. So there is sort of a difference there. Again, this is how most store cards work. They're going to give you rewards toward future purchases at those stores. You just have to think to yourself, well, is that a good deal for me, or is that too much of a restriction to only get rewards that are good there? On those grocery purchases and restaurant purchases in particular, do I want to put those on a card where I'm only going to be able to use them at Williams-Sonoma, or would I rather have a different cashback or rewards card where I had more flexibility in terms of the reward points that I might get from a different card? So it's not the card for me, but it might be the card for you if you have different spending patterns, different reward desires than I do. Questions, comments about the card, please put them in that comment section below. Otherwise, I thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you again soon.